Hello mga ka-arte!
Hello mga ka-arte!
Ano, tawag dito, we are in the same spot where we announced that we got married, diba?
Yeah.
Same spot. So, on today's video, we will be little bit serious this time. Ano to? The title will be, after a year, ano yung English mo? Ayos mo English yun. A year
Realization?
A year after getting married.
Yeah, a year after getting married.
Yeah. So I have prepared 5 questions and we'll try to answer that. And then later in this video, we will be announcing the winners of the 20,000 subscriber giveaway. Yay! Tada! Okay. So pasensya na guys, hindi tayo nakapag-ready sa ating pa-raffle Kasi biglaan lang to guys. And Adi is very busy and he will have call after this. So, umpisa na natin. First question is, are we happy after a year? Mild muna.
I am happy. Are you happy?
I am. I am happy.
Why the I am?
I am happy.
I see.
Bakit?
I'm happy.
Why your face like that?
No, yeah.
Parang nagda-doubt ka eh.
No, not me, you.
We are happy guys, of course. Siyempre, basta later. Next question is, what good attitude did we discover to each other after marriage? Good muna. Good attitude.
I think...
Parang ang hirap din.
No, of course, like, is it on my just tongue? Like, I just spit it out? I would say it's the respect you have for other people, other members in the family. I thought it will be hard for you to gel in with the other people, considering different culture, though you did it very well.
Me naman, good attitude. He become more hardworking. He's hardworking before, but he become more hardworking knowing that we got married and parang looking ang tawag nun ba? Sa future na, no? Parang sure na to, 'di ba? Parang ganun. So, he become more hardworking. Yun yung gusto ko sa kanya. Hardworking na siya before and imagine naging hardworking pa siya. 'Di ba? That's too much na. Then, third question is, what bad attitude naman did we discover after marriage?
I think you get angry very easily, and sometimes it's, I don't know, sometimes it's just like very hard to talk to you
Because
you have a different level of persona. I will not say attitude, persona lang. So sometimes the things are not pointing in your way that you should be angry or sad or I don't know, like you should be whatever it is, but I found that, pero I guess maybe that's part of life.
yeah, me too. Patience ni Adi, very before, when we first...
Do we really have to...
Wait lang, in the first... Yes, di ba nga realization? Kinakabahan kasi sabihin ko, no? In our first months, ganyan, I noticed na Adi don't have patience. But when he lived to Philippines, yung patience niya ba, naging longer. Di ba ba? He, vibes in with the, Filipino culture na chill lang, relax lang, di ba ba? But when we came back here in India, parang... Hindi ko alam, parang lalong bumalik yung attitude niya na mas short temper. Sobrang short temper niya, guys. Parang lagi akong galit, tas short temper. Alam niyo na kung ano pinag-aaway namin. Di ba nagre-relate? I'm always angry and you're short temper. Married life, yeah. And then, next question is, where do we fight more? Philippines or India?
India.
India, we fight more here.
I don't fight with you. You fight with me.
You fight with me too.
No, I don't fight with
Shall we elaborate?
I can elaborate.
Parang after this, mag-aaway kami. We fight more here
My
in
jacket.
India. We live in Philippines for 2 years. But I'm here in India for 6 months, but we already fight here more.
No, it's not say, let's not say we, ha? It's you.
Huwag ka nang magmalinis, be. Alam nga naman ako lang nagpa-fight. You never talk back.
Of course, I will talk back.
Then we fight. Normal naman talaga mag-fight, di ba? Especially I think we fight more here in India because I have more adjustment. Be, culture shock. Culture shock, yung pressure. Ano, because you are a good guy, did not have problem in Philippines?
No, I had problem in Philippines, yeah.
Oh.
I'm not
Why
saying-
do you think I'm always angry?
Sometimes
Why?
it's also your...
Why it's always because of translation?
Kind of, yeah.
Out of 100, 90% is translation fight.
But you are also short-tempered now. You feel like...
You are short-tempered, babe.
No, you don't have to...
You know, if you have patience translating.
No, I mean, I am not just doing one thing, diba? So, I cannot just be there for translation. That's true. And that is, that is truth. So, in that case, I think you have to be more open so that we don't fight, diba? Like, if we are fighting about the same thing, that means you also have to support me a little bit, diba? It's okay. Let's go to another question.
Why you did not have problem in translation in Philippines?
I'm not sure.
The thing is, in Philippines, guys, even though I will leave him alone, Filipino there can translate themselves, right? At least little bit English they can translate themselves. Same, you know.
Parang.
But you bring your wife to India, right? And in India, not everyone can speak English like Philippines. In Philippines, even small kid can speak English. Diba? But here, I already tried my best.
Bibi, it's not like that a small kid can speak English.
Even to my small sister, you can talk, right? Even a little bit English.
Oh yeah, that way, yes.
And she sometimes I will hear her teaching you Tagalog. And here,
yeah, there
who I
is.
have, diba? Wala naman lagi dito yung sister-in-law ko to translate for me. And yung brother-in-law ko always working. And he is my husband, right? Who will translate for me?
Me.
Father-in-law is always outside. So me and mommy, I already tried my best sign language. I learned Hindi. Sobrang fast na nga nang learn ko ng Hindi. Of course, sometimes there will be a point na I cannot understand talaga. Oo
na.
Pipikon mo ako dyan eh. Mamaling, sasampalan kita.
Check mo.
Most challenging Indian or Filipino culture. Yung muna. Most challenging Filipino
No, you go
culture.
first.
Most challenging. Ikaw muna.
I mean, for me,
Most challenging.
I'm very adjustable.
Baka sampalin ko yung mukha mo dyan.
Huh?
When you are in Philippines, wala kang complaint.
Daming complaint, but I guess...
What's the most challenging?
But I think I accepted everything there. Culture, I'm saying. Like, there is no culture.
Baka sapukin kita dyan. Malaman
Anong
mo, you
culture?
adjusted everything. Huwag kang magpaka-fake, straight to the point. What's the most challenging Filipino
I cannot
culture?
think of anything. Kasi, in the first year, I was complaining about everything.
What's the most challenging
Second year, I don't remember any challenging thing. Everything was good. Throwing a stone in the river was great.
Yeah.
Paputok was great.
First year, you complain a lot, right?
First year, I was complaining about everything. The water, the sewage, the drainage, the, towel walking on the people, the towel walking on the road. Like, I was complaining about everything, right?
In your first year. And in my 6 months, what did I complain? Clothes. That's something basic needs. And you complain everything single thing in
But,
Philippines
like,
in your first year. And here so much adjustment. It feels like I came back to 2010. And you in Philippines sobrang modern, sobrang free, and you still complain even in single things. And me, of course, I will have some culture shock here.
Bebe, are we doing a vlog? Are we?
Nakakainis eh.
You are making me feel bad.
Hindi, nakakainis ka kasi.
Okay.
Parang, tell me, I'm asking you what's the most challenging Filipino culture.
I am thinking, like,
of course, Indian people will want to know, no?
Most challenging culture. But I'm a different kind of guy, diba? Like, for me, there wasn't any culture.
In your first year.
First, I cannot remember. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not being honest. Like, I was complaining about everything, which wasn't good. Though I liked it in the second year, I don't want to go back. to my home country. I really want to go back to Philippines, but I think we will be going maybe this year in the later part. But I cannot think of way. Imagine my food. Almost all of the food I like, apart from the baboy things. So even though someone is eating baboy in front of me, I don't have problem. But if you will see the previous vlogs, if she was eating the blood of the baboy, I was having problem. What the fuck you are eating? You can eat baka in front of me. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. I actually brought you to baka restaurant, diba? Steakhouse. If I would have problem, I will never bring you. I think I also kissed you after you ate. So.
You asked me to toothbrush and take shower.
Pupugin kita.
You
I didn't.
did.
This time I did not.
Naka-video yun.
This time?
Oo, naka-video yun. Baka
Did I?
kita dyan. Oo.
That might be bad of me. Maybe just for fun. For me, it doesn't matter.
For fun, don't touch me, babe. For fun.
Whatever. Then I guess there is no other traditional cultures. Like of course, Philippines is not so rich in culture. Get mo ko so bashing me. I mean in terms of saying the historical things. So there is no such things. So I guess in terms of culture thing, tradition, it was like nothing. Like okay, this is a festival. You celebrate the festival. You enjoy it. You drink beer or whatever. So it wasn't a problem for me. So that's why it's hard for me to say because there wasn't any. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that.
Because everything is convenient, diba?
Because you are a Western country and you are coming to a very Asian traditional part of the country. If just imagine if you would be living to Bangalore.
Yes, so you should understand that it's very new for me, diba?
I know, but have I complained?
It seems like you're complaining that I'm having some problem.
No, I mean I want you to understand that thing. Because once you are going from here, you don't have no one who is going to say that to you. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to. Have I ever asked you to, even though we were married, have I ever asked you to put sindoor?
Yeah, you did.
In Philippines?
In Philippines, no.
Exactly, that's my point. Dito, I do because
we were not married then. Baka
no. Last time, we were married for 1 month there.
1 month.
Before
1 week. 1 week.
Whatever, 1 week is good enough time. So even you remember we are making this video on 17th of March, one day before our marriage anniversary. I'm not going to ask you to do this. If you do this, it's a great thing in Philippines. If you don't do it, I'm not going to push you because I don't think that's what it matters for me.
Yeah.
Your personal behavior towards me or towards the family or towards everyone is more important to me. So hindi kailangan. Pero of course, you are in a traditional part. So I guess I'm not saying that you just have to adjust. I also have to adjust. It's just that I don't know. Like we both have to get a little bit more, not have patience, so that we shouldn't fight about small things. Like most of the fights we do, diba,
Translation
are actually not just translation. Bangalore thing.
Oh.
Was translation.
That was different. Kaya nga that include 10%, right?
So you are giving it 10%.
Oh, I'm computing it.
I see.
For me na most challenging Indian food.
Okay, go ahead.
You know this?
I think dressing.
No, not dressing.
Translation.
Not translation.
Food. What? Adjusting.
We talk about just yesterday.
What she wanted to say is she is not comfortable serving someone, cooking things, making things for her. And I don't say she is wrong, and I don't even say she is right. Why not? Because there are girls who will be doing it, so those girls will be hurted like, oh, am I doing a wrong thing? And you are not doing, it doesn't mean there are girls who are not doing, doesn't mean they're wrong. Just because I'm not doing that, does that make me a bad person? No, it's just your value. You feel what you value for yourself is the best part, and I think I am supporting you. The only problem I have in the family we have, this is not sobrang open family, pero open, diba, compared to other Indian families. This is fine here, but I am just like, I am speechless, or I don't know how to react, or maybe I'm just not that mature to think what will happen if we will go to village. Like I just don't know, because I cannot push you to do something that you don't want to do. And So that's why I'm saying I'm speechless. I don't know. So I still support you.
I cannot say that. Kasi it's very off.
I am speechless, ma'am.
Ang pinag-uusapan namin is mag-serve ka sa mga kamag-anak nila na never mo pa naman nakita. In Filipino culture, when we came to our relative's house, you are not supposed to do things because you are visitor. Diba? You are visitor. They will not allow you to touch things. But since you are a daughter-in-law, you have to,
No, actually, I don't think they will ask you to do anything.
Yeah, but that's something na if they will ask me to do, I cannot. I can try little bit.
I guess that is what I am trying to suggest. I am damn sure. Not damn. I'm really sure.
I don't want kasi na I will try to help and people will say, oh, she don't know this thing. Oh, she don't know
No,
this thing.
that is not knowing and try to helping is different thing.
That's what I'm doing here every time with mom.
Exactly, and I think...
But she's my mother-in-law, so I can do that. But those people, I don't know them.
Exactly. That's my point. If mother-in-law will be there, I parang feeling ko you should be there. I mean, again, it's about values and so I don't want to
Hindi ko alam guys kung anong mangyayari sa amin sa village. Ang init-init pa ngayon.
Oh, of course, init.
Diba? Dito lang, nagluluto lang ako. Napipikon ako, ano pa kaya yung... We are not used to kasi, many people in the house. I talk to different Filipina too. That's the thing, they are a little bit, culture shock here because, relatives, many relatives talaga. So in Philippines, diba? In Philippines, you see, diba? Just as
Philippines,
always.
I would say it's most
always.
of, because it's more westernized, so the families are very nuclear. Like, just like you use your father, mother, sister. Pero
Cousin sometimes.
In dito, when marriages happen, it's not just about the girl or the guy, it's about two families. And in the families, it's not just about the families, it's also about the relatives. So, not just your uncle, aunties. Your uncle, aunties from your side, uncle, aunties from mother's side,
Yeah, that's the thing here.
sister's side. So many people will come. And I guess that also, so don't take it from a negative perspective. Take it as a positive. Maybe you will like the experience. And imagine mo, kasi unless you experience this, you don't know how it is exactly. So you experience this, oh shit, I don't like this. I never want to attend an Indian marriage. From next time, we know this answer.
I like attending Indian marriage, but...
Kasi it's not just about the stars
Culture
and
clash.
Stars and loves and good things.
Expectation versus reality.
There will be a time you will start realizing like, oh, not everything is just as easy as you think it is. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, pero I guess
but
we had to...
you cannot be one-sided here.
I'm not being one-sided. I can understand your part.
You cannot tell me that just to accept it. You marry Indian guy. I hate that word. I hate when someone commenting that you marry Indian guy. That's why you have to follow everything. But he also married a Filipina girl.
But no. See, I understand that.
Ano ka ba? Why you cannot say me? You cannot use that reason that I marry Indian guy because you also marry a Filipina girl.
Exactly, and that's my point.
What you were saying to
when
me?
I am
just to accept it because I married Indian guy.
I didn't say
I
that.
cannot accept that.
See, I forgot.
Lately you're being one-sided ka.
No,
Just
I'm not being
accept it.
one-sided.
You were not like that.
No, I'm not being
You will
one-sided.
never say me accept it.
No.
You will always say me I will do it for you. I will say.
I'm trying to be diplomatic here. I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be in both sides. I cannot take one side, right? Like, if I take one side, then.
You are taking one side.
No, I'm not taking one side.
No, you are using that reason. You married the Indian guy.
No. So, what I'm saying is that is only valid in India. It doesn't. That thing doesn't happen in Philippines. Like even when I'm in Philippines, I will be following what I'm supposed to do. I might not follow like if I'm going to a Filipino wedding, I might wear a sherwani or put tika and go there. So, parang I'm not telling you, but I guess. Maybe just think of it, like the going on village. It's just an experience. An experience might be a good experience, bad experience. If it's a bad experience, then you have an experience. Whatever the experience is. Like we went to Boracay, it was a great experience, right? we went to Bangalore. It was good experience to meet people, though there were things that we didn't like, right? So that was also experience. So just take it as an experience, and I will support you every time.
Then don't ever use the same reason that I married Indian guy.
Okay.
Didn't you marry the Filipina girl?
I did.
Oh, so
Which is why I am being very open.
We should be, acting where we live in, right? Like if we are in India, we will follow the culture here. Then if you are in Philippines, you start eating beef.
See, this culture part is a very, I don't know.
Diba?
It's a very difficult
When you are
topic.
in Philippines, I let you be whoever you are. Right? Just your patience. Diba? I changed your patience kasi it doesn't work in Philippines. You don't want people there being laughing when something is, when there's problem, he don't want people laughing there at first. He said, why they are laughing? Ganun. He's, overreacting reacting about it. But if you will get angry, diba? Will not fit in, diba?
This is the challenging part.
Yeah, culture thing is really hard. You cannot say me I did not adjust.
You did. You're doing great.
So much, but yung part ng serving is a little bit something to talk about.
Alright.
And yeah. Last question.
What's the last question?
Advice mo sa mga Filipino-Indian.
So if you are loving, I guess if you are with Filipino it just doesn't work for one Filipino or Indian. If you are in an interracial relationship, I guess it might be relevant for you. It will be true for you, diba? So try to understand these things about the culture. Even though, however hard is going to be for us, pero we will always be together, diba?
And this is I'm still in a modern family.
So
What more if your boyfriend
consider
will be
these things.
strict na?
Why I'm saying this? Consider these things. It should not be a point that it brings you to a place where you think that this is not what you wanted. This is not what you have expected. This is not that something you can live with. Considering you might have to come to India forever because there are families, and it's not a bad thing considering if you like it. So in our case, which is not going to be true, she might live here, we may live in the Philippines, and it's not going to be like, oh, we will permanently live in Philippines. No, she will permanently live in India. No, I will not do that because it has to be fair. So if I will be living in Philippines for 5 months, we will come back to India and live 5 months to make it fair game. It's not going to be like, oh no, I will not stay in India. Then I will not stay in Philippines. It has to be fair game. Kiss mo ko.
What if we will have child? They will have to study.
Huh? They will study in fucking boarding school. I don't care. Fuck them. I want to live my life. Don't care about my child right now.
Seriously.
Boarding school
We
lang.
will have to pick.
Huh?
We will have to pick where to settle because they will have to study, no?
I might like dogs, but I don't want kids.
Like that, no?
See, I
That's
don't want
another
kids.
conversation.
That's another conversation for another time. I'm very tired right now. I'm very tired right
And my advice to them,
now.
especially for the Indian guys, if you will bring your wife in India, make sure you have a long patience to translate. You shouldn't get angry, by translating because you bring them here, right? You bring them here and they are trying to adjust, they are trying to be custom with the family, diba? Mostly you guys will be working and you will not care where they are, if they are cooking with your parents, with your sister, if they are cleaning with if she's watching with your mother or your sister or your brother, you will not care about that, diba? But if she will need some help with translation, you should be, willing to, and you should have more patience. And for Filipina, I don't know, I'm not the best Filipina to be followed in because I'm sobrang marte ako. Sobrang arte ako and I'm very vocal sa mga things that I cannot do and I don't like. But if I'm doing something, it means I really like doing it. I really love doing it. If I love someone, I really love them. But if I say no to something, that's something na mahirap talaga. If you will see naman in our vlog, sobrang adjustment ko. Sobrang lazy ako sa Pilipinas. Sobrang I don't know how to cook. I tried my best. Diba? Diba ba? I tried my best. Yeah. And yeah, more patience for Indian guy and more understanding siguro sa Filipina girls coming from me. But we are okay, guys. We are okay. We are happy. Imagine we are turning 1 year as married couple. We fight, especially, diba? Here, but as part of married life and more, diba?
More of these years to come.
Yeah, more years to come.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Fighting anniversary. Hindi, pero we are very okay, guys. It's just that, syempre may mga conversation na mainit pag-usapan. Na,
We are getting matured, guys. So having, conversation of older people, hindi kids, pero we are still kids, and which is why I don't want to have kids, kasi that will totally change the game. Like,
yeah,
there's so many things you start
that will be very
always
hard.
instead of thinking about yourself, you allow. I have to. I'm not saying this
the
is
wife
bad.
still have problem with culture, right?
Exactly. So, which is why I don't want to even think of.
Still hard. It's very hard, guys. So think twice, thrice, 5 times, 10 times before getting married to Indian guy. And I'm very lucky that Adi is very supportive. But sometimes parang pumapalabad na din eh. Pumapalag eh.
So you think that I don't support you?
You support me always. You support me always, guys. Kaya lang, minsan talaga nabubuisit ako dun sa patience sa pagta-translate. Like, ano ba yan? Galit agad. Talagang galit siya agad, guys. Kung ang sama na ugali niya, yun.
No waste of time. Let's get back to the winners.
Announce na
Who are those 5 lucky winners who are going to get grand
Actually, guys,
prize?
don't feel bad if we did not pick you. But
See, before we get into that part, one thing we would like to share. We were not even expecting that many people are going to
akala ko
comment.
50 lang.
Kala ko 50, 60, maximum 100 people.
Oo.
So, but
More
when
than-
we saw this, like, we were just, overwhelmed with the number of people has commented and
400
number of people
plus.
has actually shown support to
Super
the
long
artiness.
comment nila. Oo.
By the way, I have only
It's all about artiness, ganun, guys. So, lahat ng comment nyo nabasa namin, lahat ng my heart, nabasa namin yun. It takes time for me to pick kasi so many good comments. Actually, we should have, ang plan is to raffle it, diba? But, sabi ko, some people really have good comments, right? And, they took effort, And if I will raffle it, it seems like I did not read it. So, I started reading all the comments, guys, and pick, those comments na we've been, touched talaga. So, ipa-flash ko na lang yung mga, I will flash the comments.
yeah.
Yan. Yung mga winner natin. And to those winner, please comment down below or message us on our Facebook page and I will give you the prize. Facebook page namin is Adele Vlogs. Ayun.
Yes, and thank you so much again for the support. I think Adele Vlogs or we will not be what we are if the support is not there. So we really appreciate that support. And keep supporting us. I guess we will have
More artists.
more and more artists, and it's not just about the giveaways, guys. And giveaways is not to gather more people. It was just like showing some
Yeah,
love
I did
back.
not ask nga to like
Yeah.
or share. Diba usually
We didn't did like
share,
we did not did
no?
any kind of marketing tactic
Share,
like
share,
okay
ganun.
share this to get more. So it was just like, why did you subscribe to us? And
Parang
I guess
motivation ba?
we wanted to understand whether or not people even like us. So which is true that people like us.
Some.
So and really, guys, those people who have made the effort to write the comment. Doesn't mean if you are not selected, does not mean we did not like it. We loved all the comments, and we actually have been through each and every comments. Half of the comments is gone by me. What I was doing is reading and she will understand, and then half of the comments she went through by herself. So you know, we did the effort, and only 5 winners, you know, only 5 can be the winners. So don't feel bad.
Next time ulit.
Next time ulit. So thanks so much for watching this video, and thanks so much for supporting us.
Bye.
Bye bye.
You go for my face.
Bye bye.